Hey guys, today I'm just going to do a little bit of a rambling update, I guess you might say. I, over the weekend, finally moved in to my new place. So I'm still getting settled in, which is why we're not doing a normal video or any of the numerous things that I would like to do now that I have my own space. I'm sorry I haven't been uploading as much. I know you guys have been really supportive and I appreciate that. I just have been dealing with some stuff. Sounds too dramatic, but it's true. There's been some stuff that I've had to work through, not least of which is a move. So my ability and both time-wise, temporally, and in terms of my will and desire to create videos for you guys has been less recently. But like I said, the move is over. Things are starting to calm down. I'm finally getting to enjoy my summer. So I'm hoping to get back on the horse and start putting out 2 videos a week again for you guys. Like I said, I have my own space now. Before I was recording in the living room of our apartment, which meant that my girlfriend either had to lock the cat in the bedroom with her or the cat had to be locked in the bathroom. And it was a decision I made to record after my girlfriend had gone to bed, because it kind of sucks to have to lock her in the bedroom too for 45 minutes while I record. So it's nice to have a space where I can shut the door, and other than the AC ambience you can hear, it's pretty quiet. The neighborhood we moved into is pretty quiet. My office, quote-unquote, gaming and recording room mostly, faces the street, and there's pretty much never any cars going past. On the weekends, some people will play some music, but most of my recording happens on the weekdays anyways. I have a desire and now the means to do more stuff involving face, with a webcam. I have some ideas that I'd like to try to execute on. So I'm hoping to start doing that stuff soon. I took a series of photos and videos of the house as we were working on it, because we had a lot of work to do on this place before we were ready to move in. For example, the entire place was either carpeted or tiled, and we ripped all of that up. I pretty much, with the exception of about maybe 100 square feet, ripped up all the tile by myself, by hand, with a demo bar. So you'll get to see some of that. I'm hoping to put a video together with the videos and pictures that I've taken, because the transformation is pretty dramatic. We're still waiting to get the place painted, but it's coming along. The other thing that I know for sure I'm going to do, but just waiting to be able to set things up properly, is I am going to reorganize my magic cards. So I'm going to try to branch out a little bit and maybe record that for you guys. Hopefully that sounds interesting. Yeah, I don't really know what the purpose of this video is, other than to let you guys know that I'm still here. I still have plans to make videos, and I want to make new and different stuff for you guys. And I have the capability now. Yeah, I experimented with turning my webcam on before I started recording, but it's before dinner, and I don't have a whole lot of time to record, so that unfortunately has to wait. I have a light and a webcam. Actually, I have several lights. None of them are what you need for this sort of thing, you know, no diffusers or anything, so I'm basically going to point them at the white wall that I'm facing and use that as a diffuser to light myself. I finally have enough room to maybe consider getting a green screen to put up behind me. Yeah, I'm looking forward to being able to play around with this. Yeah. I figured at this point in the life of this channel and your guys' relationship to it and my relationship to you guys, I might tell you guys a little bit about myself. I am 25. I live in Southern California, though I'm originally from Washington, Seattle. I am currently getting my master's degree in marriage and family therapy. I started this channel because I was recording stuff for another channel that my friends and I were doing. It's now called Drunk Quest. We've stopped uploading it. People stopped being as interested in whatever. Anyways, so I got this microphone that I'm still using, which is a Blue Yeti, several years ago. I guess it was only a couple years ago. This channel's not that old, 2019. I got this mic for that, and I figured, oh, well, I've got these 5th edition army books sitting around. Why not read them and try to start a ASMR channel? So, I have no idea how many of you are around from then. My production quality has not gotten much better since then, to be honest. It's difficult when you have space restrictions, like I did. And also the fact that a lot of what goes into improving production requires time, a lot of time, and some of it requires money. Now, I'm not going to say that the reason why my production value is as low as it is because I can't afford to make it better, because there's plenty of stuff I could do. It just requires time, and between working and having a relationship and that's cool. It's more difficult than I would like to find time to make dramatic improvements to this channel. But I'm hopeful for the future moving forward. You guys will get to see more of me, my face, since I uploaded a video, I believe. There may be another one, I don't think so though. With my face, because I was just struck by inspiration that, okay, I'm going to diagnose a Warhammer character with a personality disorder. That'll be fun. And it was fun, and I'd like to do more of that. I remember years ago now, there was a guy, a channel that I followed who did a lot. He was I want to say he was a PhD student, getting his PhD in psychology. So he was a psychology trainee who, over time, as he produced more stuff for his channel, it started becoming more and more psychology bent. I don't know if he's still around. I think I stopped following him. I'm sort of using that as a model of what I don't want to do. I really want to keep this channel based around my hobbies, not around my career. So, expect, in the next however long, that the content is pretty much going to remain stuff based around this side of the world, wargaming, other tabletop like Magic, video games, that sort of thing. Because ultimately this is something that I'm doing for fun, obviously, with the viewership, especially lately, and it's not a rag on you guys. It's my production schedule and topics and quality have gotten to the point where the algorithm has basically thrown me aside and said, alright, I'm done with you. I got you as far as I'm going to get you, and now you get to slog the rest of the way. Long way of saying I'm not really making any money doing this. Obviously, I have 3 wonderful patrons, and thank you guys so much. I mean, it's really amazing that you guys are willing to contribute money to this, especially through my sort of inconsistency recently. You know who you guys are, but Onyxian B, Sea Shanty Syndicalist, and Soph, you guys are great. It's really meant a lot that someone is willing to pay for this content. It means a lot. It's getting back on track from this tangent. It means a lot because this is not something that I'm doing for money. Obviously. Long way of saying that, but so I want to keep this something that I enjoy. And knowing that you guys enjoy it too is awesome. I mean, I absolutely thrive on your comments that you guys leave. It's great to get to know you through them. It's great to sort of figure out, you know, who I can expect to comment on what videos, like a Magikarp Slapper, my man, who you are one of the few people who is stuck with Ring World all the way through, which is, I mean, you're a champ, cause that's not one of my more popular series, but I'm reading it because I love the book, and I do the Warhammer stuff because I really like the Warhammer world and the kinds of writing that you can have in it, and knowing that you guys like it is why I do it. So I don't ever really want to get away from my core. As far as doing things like role plays, I think I'm not terribly comfortable with it. I would love to experiment with it because I have some ideas. I just don't know that that's necessarily my bag, you know. I'm obviously not the best voice actor, and I'm certainly not a very good actor. I was in some promo material for my university, and I felt so awkward being on camera. So we'll see how that translates to me alone in a room talking to a webcam. Anyways, I did warn you guys this was going to be a bit of a ramble at the beginning. I feel like I've mostly lost the thread, but point being, I'm still here. I have plans for the future. I am sorry that my schedule got as screwed up as it did. I didn't intend for it to get that way. But I'm not gonna take a break because I know it would be a long time before I started again, and I don't want to do that. I would like to keep making stuff that you guys want to watch. So yeah, that's about all I had to say. I am going to try to start recording Ringworld again for this weekend. Don't hold me to that necessarily. I'll get to it though. And oh god, what's it called? Dark Imperium. I'm gonna get back to both of those. Because those were, I mean, Ringworld, I love Ringworld. I've read several times, but Dark Imperium was pretty fun too. I have some literary criticisms about it, but it's lore designed to sell army men, so you know, you can't expect too much, I guess. Anyways, guys, it's really great that you have stuck with me, and I look forward to talking to you all in the comments in the future. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.